Southern and Middle Belt Leaders Forum SMBLF, comprising Afenifere, Ohanaeze Ndigbo, Middle Belt Forum, and Pan Niger Delta Forum (PANDEF), has lashed out at former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and Governor Aminu Tambuwal of Sokoto State for rubbishing the zoning agreement of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) for their selfish interest. The forum also commended PDP governors of Southern Region, the National Assembly members, and other key stakeholders of the party in the South on their resolve that the next president of the country should come from the South in the national interest. The groups described the decision of the governors as commitment to fairness, equity, and justice in the power equation of the country. A statement signed by the PANDEF leader, Chief E.K. Clark, leader of Afenifere, Chief Ayo Adebanjo, President General Ohanaeze Worldwide, Professor George Obiozo, and National President Middle Belt Forum, Dr. Pogus Bitrus, made available to newsmen in Port Harcourt yesterday, said the reaffirmation of the declaration of the Southern governors at Asaba Delta State in May last year on zoning of presidency to the South by the PDP leaders at their recent meetings in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, and Ibadan, Oyo State, respectively, is a demonstration of the unanimity that the presidency should go to the South. It added that zoning of political offices, particularly the presidency of the country, is the best panacea for peace, unity, and progress for the country. The statement reads, recent contentions by certain northern politicians, including former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and Governor Aminu Tambuwal of Sokoto State on the issue of zoning, are most disappointing. Atiku's comments, while reportedly addressing some PDP leaders, are symptomatic of desperation and somewhat arrogance. His supposition that the APC has a moral obligation to zone the presidency but that of the PDP does not is self-serving and illogical. PDP already has a national chairman who is from the north, in the person of distinguished Senator Iyorchia Ayu from Benue State. The opinion that Senator Ayu would relinquish his position for anybody from the south if someone from the north emerges as the party's presidential candidate is preposterous. Ayu was elected at the party's convention with the expected consideration that the presidency would go to the south. It noted that Atiku never went against zoning when it favored him, except now that it doesn't suit his purpose. It described the impression being created by Tambuwal that PDP must win the election first before zoning power as not only irrational but shameful, saying, it is putting the cart before the horse. Tambuwal needs not be appraised that zoning of key positions in the polity, like the presidency, vice presidency, Senate presidency, speakership of the House of Representatives, national chairmanship of the party, and even secretary to the government of the Federation is always decided by any serious political party before going into an election. And that has been the convention of the PDP and even now the APC. Little wonder the PDP has already constituted a committee on zoning. It also described as reckless and insulting to the people of the South for Aminu Tambuwal to ask the PDP to choose between zoning and winning the 2023 presidential election. It said the statement suggested that persons who could win the election were only in the North. The group called on all lovers of peace and equity in Nigeria, particularly the people of southern Nigeria and the Middle Belt region, to reject any political party that failed to zone presidential trial ticket to the South. This is serious. Atiku Abubakar is getting it from both sides. Yesterday, the PDP national chairman stated that whatever, or is not going to abandon the zoning arrangement, that regardless of whoever is pushing, that the zoning arrangement must be honored. In same vein, the Southern Middle Belt leaders, they are now attacking Atiku Abubakar and Tambuwal over their presidential bids and also their disregard for the zoning arrangement. With a tradition of political parties, if the national chairman comes from a region, automatically the president comes from the other region. You cannot have both national chairman and president from the same region. The PDP, yes, last year, October last year, held their convention and they decided for Iyorchia Ayu. Iyorchia Ayu is from the north. They decided for Iyorchia Ayu. So they already know they already know that the presidency has to go to the south. But because of their personal ambition, because of their personal interests, they've been clamoring, they've been stating that nothing like zoning. It was surprising, very unbelievable. Southern and middle belt leaders, they 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 recall the statement of Tambuwal, where Tambuwal stated that APC can do they can practice zoning, but PDP will not, all because of their own personal interest. Personal interest does not go well. It doesn't serve well with democracy. Desperation as well, it doesn't go well. So they are saying that these guys, all of their statement is very shameful and so unfortunate that they've not respected the zoning arrangement, also respected the position of the party. Southern governors and the middle belt, they've been insisting that any political party that fields a northern candidate, they should just know that they've lost because they will not get the support. They will not get their support. That is what they've been maintaining, and that is what they are still stating. When Atiku Abubakar declared his intentions to run for presidency about 2 days ago, he made a lot of statements, and the sort of statements he was talking about, he just believes that he's the only qualified candidate that can wrestle power out of the All Progressive Congress. And now Southern governors are stating that it is such a disgrace that so they feel that it's only Northerners that have qualified candidates, that no region has got anybody qualified other than them. The North wants to remain in power. They are not tired of power. President Muhammadu Buhari has done 8 years, and they are not even thinking about it for fairness, equity, and justice, that it should go to another region, it should go to another part of the country. All of that they are not thinking. It's just how they will get it. And so any statement, anything that they would use it in their own interests. Well, we'll see how all of this plays out, but we can see that Southern, middle, and middle belt leaders, they are not joking at all. They are serious about this as they send out this message warning Atiku Abubakar and Tambuwal, asking them to drop their presidential bid. Leave us your take, guys. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.